Hi guys, so today I want to do a very nude look. I'm going to use very neutral tones, but I want to do a strong liner. I want the liner to be really emphasized. I'm going to do a huge, strong winged liner. So I'm just going to go right ahead and get into it. I'm going to be using, I have used the Angel Veil NYX face primer to prime my face, and now I'm just going to go in with my face. I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Foundation in Cappuccino. I'm going to use this with a Real Techniques buffing brush all over my face. Obviously, you can tell that I really like this foundation. So nothing new. I'm going to start with the center of my face and just buff out. I kind of made the mistake of putting it at the back of my hand for a couple of minutes before I started filming, so it's starting to set. That's the thing with this foundation. If it's not one of those foundations that you just leave out of the bottle, you know, you don't have time with it. It sets really, 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 really fast. I'm liking the coverage, it's amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this all over my face. I'm quite happy with this coverage. This is just one layer on, guys, just one. This foundation is amazing, honestly, like, it's just amazing. Now that's done, I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee. I'm just gonna use this to lightly highlight. It looks very light on camera, but I think it's a perfect shade for me. I look like a freaking scarecrow. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm using my damp Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. I'm going to use this to blend this highlight out. I'm trying to be as careful as possible because I don't want that highlight all over my face, you know. So, yeah, like so. Okay, now that I'm done highlighting, I'm just going to go in with my foundation brush and what's left at the back of my hand from my foundation, and I'm just going to apply this on the edges that I highlighted, just where the highlight ends, just so I really marry those two shades together, my foundation and my highlight. Again, you don't want to see where one ends, where one starts. That's the whole point of doing this step. And before I move on to do anything else, I'm going to set that under eye area with my Ben Nye Topaz powder. Love this powder. So I'm going to use a sponge. Taking a little at first, I'm just going to press that into that powder. Press that into the face, I meant. This is just going to prevent that under eye creasing that is so annoying that we all hate. I'm going with my Cover FX powder and my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with this very lightly, nothing too cakey or whatever. I'm not a huge fan of powders anyway, but I have to set my foundation. Not forgetting the areas like the neck, and this is just going to again reduce the chances of your foundation transferring if you just set it. I'm just going to leave the excess powder on there for now while I move on to the eyes. So onto eyes, I'm going to start with this Color Tattoo Maybelline eyeshadow in Rich Mahogany. Yeah, I remember the name today, Rich Mahogany. I'm just going to use this as a base, and it's also going to serve as my primer. Just using my fingers, blending it up onto my crease. Now I'm going to go with my Morphe MB25 blending brush, and I'm going to take kind of brick color, and I'm just going to pop this in my crease. And this is just going to serve as my transition color. I really want this color to show up because every other thing is going to be quite nude, you know, but I really want it to show up, so I'm using a very generous amount. Be sure to just blend this color in well. Now I'm going to go in the color Verve from my Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to pop this on my lid. It's a shimmery shade, but I'm not going to use this generously. Besides, my eyes are really small, so I'm just going to pop this on my mobile lid, which will only really show up when I close my eyes. I'm taking it out, but not so much. And then taking a clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend that out. Like so. Now I'm going to go in with a pencil brush with a brown shade, like a very dark brown shade. And I'm just going to pop this on the outer V and just really bring some definition in this area. Like so. And again, if you find that you've gotten any fallouts, you just take your brush and then just flick and flick. And just really bringing that color in. I don't know, I think I'm obsessed with smoky eye looks. I didn't intend for this look to get so smoky so fast, but it's all good. I'm just gonna blend that out. Next, I'm gonna go into eyeliner. I'm gonna be using the Hege and Esther Black Gel Eyeliner, and this one is in Onyx. So, we're using my e.l.f. small smudge brush. I'm just gonna put that in my liner at the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna draw this liner in, guys. I'm going in. So roughly that's the shape that I want on the outside. So I'm just gonna really go in and make sure that I'm getting the liner in the roots of my lashes, because this is what's going to make that liner really pop. Now I'm gonna go in my absolute favorite mascara at the moment, the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara, and I'm just going to brush up my tiny lashes. I really love this brush, guys. It's so fat and full. Probably too big for my lashes, but I don't really care. I like what I like. So now I went ahead and fixed my lashes. I'm going to fill in my brows now. I'm going to be using these two pencils, the Sleek pencil and the MAC pencil. MAC in Stud and Sleek in Brown. Yeah, so as usual, I'm going to brush up my brows. And going in with the Sleek pencil, I'm just going to trace along my natural brows, the shape, and just filling in the sparse spaces. And then now with my MAC stud, I'm just going to trace along to really define this outer edge. Like that. And then just lightly defining them with a matte yellowy shade. And at the same time, just highlighting my brow bone. So now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to use this Milani pencil in white and line my waterline. A lot of people don't like to do this step because it makes them look sad and tired. But I think the key is to use a very small brush and to be very precise about where you're putting that color, and then really blending it out well so that it's darkest at your lash roots and then there's a gradient. Then if you do that, then you're not going to look tired or look like you have a black eye or something. Like so. And then going back in with my mascara, I'm gonna put some, product on my bottom lashes. That just makes like a huge difference. So now onto blusher. I'm going to be using this brownish shade. It comes off pink, but that's what I'm going to be using today since I'm going for a kind of nude lip. So I might as well use something very subtle. I'm just going to put this on the apple of my cheeks. I want this look to be very fresh, so I'm really concentrating this on the apples of my cheek and keeping that blusher high up. So it's rosy, it's, just fresh. So that's blusher done. Next, I'm gonna go in my B65 Cover FX powder and my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to contour my face with this. Like so. Next up, I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush and my e.l.f. highlighter, and I'm just gonna swatch this like that all over and just put this on the high points of my face, aka my cheekbones. That's where I just really put highlighter anyway. So just swiping that like that, adding a little bit more. And just a little bit in the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow. Now onto lips. I'm gonna be using this Jordana pencil in Espresso to line my lips first. So I'm gonna go in with my Jaqi Cosmetics lipstick in 1995. It's gorgeous. I'm just gonna put this all over my lips. This is a perfect nude shade for women of color with deeper tones, you know. It's perfect. I'm trying to cheat. I want my lips to look fuller, so even for it to look even more fuller, I don't know if there's a word that there isn't. For it to look even fuller, I'm going to put some lip gloss in the center. Like that. Just in the center. And yes, so this is the finished look. I am feeling this look. This is so me. Anytime you see me outside at an event that I wear makeup to, this is how I look. Like, neutral eyes, check. Winged liner, check. Defined eyebrows, check. Flawless base, check. Nude lip, I'm done. This is just so me, and I had so much fun creating this look, guys. I really did. This would go with any outfit to any occasion. All you might just have to do is probably switch up the lip, you know, and which isn't really hard to do. Red, plum, purple, burgundy, pink, whatever. This would go with it. This is a very universal look, you know, at least I think so. So if you like this video, just please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, guys. Also, thank you guys for your support and everything. I'm hoping for more support, for more likes, and for more subscribers, obviously. So yeah, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I will leave all the links in the description bar, you know, down below. So be sure to check those out. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Have a lovely day, everyone. Bye bye.